So I'm at Sail Ranch Sanctuary in Temecula, and who've we got here?
This is Alvin, and Alvin came to us maybe a couple months ago now. He was rescued by a beautiful bystander who had seen him tied to a tree. He had a rope around his foot, and he was tied to a tree, and she noticed him one day, kept an eye on him. Noticed him the next day, still tied to the tree, except the rope now was shorter. He was more tangled. He had no food or water. On the third day, he was completely entangled in the rope, and the people had thrown lettuce to him, but it was out of his reach. And so he was, engulfed in this rope, no food, no water. Day 3, I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
Day 3, she was so upset she had to step in and find out if she could rescue him, buy him what the story was. And it turns out that these people were really, really proud. They had got him from a slaughterhouse, and they used him in a wedding ritual. So the ritual, we had never heard of it either, so we had to do some research. It was a new one for us. But apparently what happens is they force feed alcohol to the turkeys. They get them as drunk as they possibly can. And in fact, what they try to do is kill them with the alcohol. So they get them completely falling over drunk, and then they fling them around and they dance with them, and it goes throughout the wedding party. And the reason that is if you do not kill the turkey, if the turkey survives the drunken, thrown around fiesta at the wedding, it's supposed to be a testimony to the survival of the marriage. Well, clearly Alvin didn't die. And then afterwards, they were going to slaughter him for food, but they just hadn't yet. So they had just tied him to the tree for the week because it was on a Saturday. So he was basically used Saturday night at this wedding, and then he was rescued Wednesday when this lady got off work. She called, we were contacted. She was very upset. She rescued him. She lives in an apartment. She couldn't keep him. Could we help? Of course, we said yes. And when she started to tell us what he went through, I mean, I feel like, we're never surprised. We see so much, but it seems like there's always yet something that it's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's just unbelievable. So thank goodness he's here. He was also covered in mites when he came here, like infested. He is healthy. He came out of quarantine, and the very first bird he saw out of quarantine was Queenie, the white turkey that's running around here somewhere. And she's over there with him. And they're like completely, totally in love. They're best friends. So Alvin does have the happy ever after because he did find his way to the Sail Ranch Sanctuary. So not only is he healthy, he's happy, but he's loved and he's treasured, and his value has nothing to do with this flesh or how much alcohol we can give him.
Yeah.
So he will live his life here, helping us teach our guests about compassion and how awesome and amazing turkeys are, because they are. They're sensitive and they're fun and they have personalities and they have feelings just like us. And at the end of it, they're rad. They are so amazing, such amazing beings, and we're just really happy that he's here.
Yeah, me too. How can people help support the sanctuary? What can they do? How can they donate?
So lots of ways that you can help. So because we specialize in medical cases, because we specialize in babies that are discarded by dairy, and then we also offer hospice to end-of-life seniors. So a lot of medical cases here require a lot of money. And so we have something called a superhero sponsor program where you can sign up to become a superhero for as little as $5 a month. You can support an actual animal. You can sign up to sponsor an animal specifically. We send you updates on them. If you're somebody that lives local, you can come take a tour with us. You can tell your friends about us. If you live afar, you can still help us by helping us network, tell people who we are, what we're doing, and how we're working tirelessly, not only to serve the most needy, but to try to teach and educate so that at the end of all of this, we have a much more compassionate, kind world for everybody, because it just doesn't matter if you have 2 legs or 4 legs. We're all worthy of compassion and kindness.
Yeah.
Yeah.